Okay, there we go. Now we're actually recording this, so I can go back and look at this later. Um. Okay, so today we are looking at the uh, PMDG Boeing 777, Microsoft Flight Sim. Um. Just we're still gonna use Flight Sim 2020 for right now. Especially when I stream, because I should be getting my copy of the new sim in a few days. I think on Tuesday is the current estimate. Anyway, you're gonna have to give me some patience, because while we're doing this, I'm going to be developing my startup procedure. So definitely gonna be starting my startup procedure today. So, of course, if you want the best startup procedures, go definitely go after John Beckett. I bought several of his, and I'm not ashamed of it at all. They're about £3 each, but they are worth every penny. Not sponsored by him. I just think his stuff's really good. I'm going to be making my own today. So we are starting here from these cold start. We're doing what's called a cold and dark start. Which is essentially with nothing on. So I do actually have a flight plan. You'll have to allow me a second to pull up Navigraph. That's right. I can't type. There we go. Let me just take a second to get a Navigraph. Unload. There we go. Actually, no, this is not our flight, actually. It's not it. This is not... Well, it's not going to be her. I'm not flying on any of the Batsim network, although I did have a pretty embarrassing flight earlier, where the landing, everything in the landing that could go wrong, could possibly went wrong. I ended up in the water. Here in Batsim. We're going to be taking a break from Batsim. This is a flight plan that I've developed, although actually I'm going to take a look. Sorry, I'm looking at my other laptop. It's gonna have us going after 25 left. That's fine. That's fine, actually. Sorry, I'm gonna edit this flight plan, actually. Arrival doesn't have us going after. Actually, can't tell. We're gonna start this all over again. We're gonna start this all over again. This is not gonna be my thing. Unload. New flight. Origin Heathrow. EGLL. The reason that we're doing Heathrow is that I thought this would be a good airport to test everything out at. Destination. Frankfurt. Now it's probably a good time to mention I'm not a professional pilot. Maybe I'll be one someday, but not right now. Runway is available. I think I decided on 09 left winner. This one's supposed to do 27, right? So my issue is this is 27, right? It's going in the opposite direction, which means we gotta do some funky shit. For these, actually, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna go 09 left, which is gonna be this one. Departures. I'm gonna decide this departure's fine. let's take a look here, because this is where stuff gets a bit more complicated. Actually, let's auto route to here. See where it ends us off, and it decides to end us off at. Like I said, it ended us off there. Arrivals. I'm thinking this is probably gonna be the best. Oh yeah. Runway is available. Actually, let's go. Actually, let's go through the approaches, because F7C. How long is that runway? I think it's the longest one there. Yeah, let's go after this. It's gonna be an extend that. Actually, that's fine. Here, can we link these up? This is one of my issues. Let's send this stuff. So we're gonna be doing a nice big circle, which is actually fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. This is fine. I'll go ahead and link it together a bit later, but it'll be a full go around. That'll be fine. I think this makes a fair amount of sense. If we can, no, we can't like another waypoint. Add user waypoint. Actually, add to route after I comment. No. Actually, yeah. Let's scratch that. Remove. Well, this will be fun. Copy to clipboard. Let me open up Brave. Actually, I might need a package. That's fine. Not an issue. Now, obviously, if I were flying, I would be. That'd be an issue. Edit. Is this trying to get us? You know, I'm gonna avoid what they say. I'm just gonna completely ignore it, because I just want to put this in SimBrief to I just want to have this in SimBrief so we can shortcut a few things. I'm not worried. Are the issues? I think that the issues are actually here at Heathrow. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. That one viewer. So that's what I know. Alright, let's go back to flight sim. Okay. So, yeah, this is gonna take some time. PMDG Boeing 777-300ER. So what I'm gonna do is that's gonna take me an hour format, but I'm gonna simply put in everything I use, and I'm going to put it in. Okay. First, so Control 7. That is not what I need. Although can you make a flip each and every one of these breakers actually? Control 6. Okay, that's what I need. Okay. Throw the battery on. Okay. Now, I actually tested this earlier, and I didn't actually have any luck with the EPU yet, which means Control 3. Nope. Is it Control 9? Yes, it is. Now, request ground power. And in case you're wondering how to get to the screen, ground operations. Ground operations, and request ground power. Now I can go back to Control 9. Sorry, Control 6. Perfect. We can get that running. Control 6. Primary and secondary external. On, and then APU. APU to start automatically. Okay. And while we're up this, while we're over here, let's go ahead and all window heat on. Sorry. Side. Okay, and then we can get this on it. Either you. Although in the 87 minutes, I think it's the equivalent of in the 78 in the Dreamliner, which is what I'm usually using. That's actually something to check. Let's go ahead and arm the emergency lights. Passenger oxygen. Okay. Then I have the seats. Cabin seven. Okay. Now, I wanna go through something very, very important. And this thing I learned from that John Beckett thing. Excuse me. So, I think I learned, I think it's control 3. So, I think I did learn, so, I'm doing it from a cold and dark setup, PMDG setup. It'll have stuff on out of the box. If you want to change this, what you just have to do is in order to change this, like it's cold and dark every single time. Just press and hold this menu button. Or actually, sorry, no. You go to menu, PDMG setup, startup state, and then you set cold and dark. And then you can load that if you want to. And then you don't have to like restart the thing. So, sorry, that was so that was from my flavor there. That's how badly it went. Okay. Anyway. Let's go FMC. Position. Next page. And then we're gonna get GPS. You get that. And then set inertial position. Or initial position. We are already at gate 5.5. I don't know if that just picked it up automatically, but you may need to tell it what gate it is at. You can do that through Navigraph. So one of the ways you can do that is actually through Navigraph. Here, let's look at Heathrow here. If you zoom in really far on Navigraph, by the way, I can't choose this enough. Just pay $10 for Navigraph. It's such a useful tool. You can see it'll give you your gate numbers. You know what you can do in Flight Sim is you can sort of like look around. You can actually just like sort of like look around. Right, and so I know. So, I mean, I can tell. Because there's that building, there is that building, or this building here. I can tell that I am in Terminal C, and then what I do is, count the spaces here. So there, we got 1, 2, 3, and then here I am. I'm right here. And then if we go back to Navigraph, you can see we can just count the spaces again. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I am. And that means my gate number right now is that means I'm at gate number 544. So now that's just one of the many things you can do with Navigraph. Really being able to create this flight plan is the biggest one. But the other thing you can do with Navigraph, though, is not an advertisement for Navigraph. you can look at a bunch of other information, right? And so this will give you your taxiway information, it'll give you your runway maps. I mean, if it'll give you your departure information, and furthermore, you can actually overlay it. You can actually overlay it, and it'll stay there, and yeah. We have clear that off, so that's a non-issue, right? And yeah, this is just really helpful. Essentially, what it's saying is by this point, it should be either at, I believe that's 3,000 or 6,000 feet. 3,000 going up to 6,000, and then you can just be on the merry way. So, yeah. Okay, let's go back to flight sim. Okay, route. Now that's where I made. That's where I'm probably gonna screw something. It's a good control line, actually. I know that this is not my first time looking at this aircraft. Like, is it in here? Oh, this is not the ref, isn't it? What's that from some ref? Oh, you might need, if you need to link your sim brief, I think the way you do that is come in here to settings. I should look that up. You come in here to settings, sim brief alias, and I'm just gonna pull up sim brief because I have the add-on. Yet another reason to pay for Navigraph because he was out of this. And you'll get it from here. Anyway, Navigraph. I don't. But this does technically have Navigraph in it, even though fly-by-wire implementation is much better than PMDG's. Just like to acknowledge that right now. Alright, anyway, I think we can. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. 29 request data from some. Okay. Wrong control 6 it is. No, it's control 3 isn't it? Yes, it is. Request route. And then zip brief. Control 3 route. Route request. Okay. Yeah, oh, looks good. Select route. I just okay. Select route. Okay. Requesting sent. This is gonna be one of the things that you gotta deal with. Load. It's getting there. It's almost done. Now, I will note, this plane is very accurate. Stuff's gonna go up. Stuff will load slowly if you think you're gonna be able to get out of Heathrow in about half an hour. If you think you're gonna be able to get out of Heathrow in about 10 to 15 minutes, you are very much mistaken. It's gonna take about 20. It'll probably take about 15, 20 just to set up the plane. Okay. Activate. Actually, first. What did I say we were gonna do? Sorry, I'm just gonna pull up nothing for my second one. To general 09 left. I just want to, the other thing I want to mention though, you see this here? Yeah, you see this? This is actually supposed to be a trackpad for, I think, the screen here. So, no, not right. Let me take a look here. Actually, we should have a billing checklist. We should have a checklist. I have a building checklist right there, although I don't know where that is. I'm not worried. Okay. Control 3. Back here. And take a look. Actually, that's parked to the right one. Hang on, I'm gonna take a look at the route. That's where. Let's see. This route. 20. No, that's change. Actually, no, that was. Let's go back to the next. Let's see. Runway, but not left. Can we type this in? No, we cannot. Damn. That actually sucks. What's this? This. That's 1K. You see, in the other jets, especially in the other Boeing jets, it'll just give this to you. I don't know why it's not. Maybe I like drop one. Something. Actually, no. FMC. Let's go FMC. Actually, no. Might just have. Oh, 2 legs. Well, everything's in round 2. In fairness, though, I can't see. Next page. ICOM. ICOM. I haven't had it. So via ICOM. Maybe departure. Out. Okay. Save. Oh, what's this? Via direct. Speed. I mean, not that bad. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. No, I'm not even liking this anymore. I just got it. Flaps. Okay. You know, let's go back to this. Init ref. Init ref. Now this is where we're gonna need a few things. I'm just gonna go through some brief. I'm gonna go through some brief up here. I'm gonna get all this information. Just some brief here. Whether I can note them. Sorry, performance tools. Actually, let's get this. I guess okay, aircraft type. B7. We are flying that 7. Body. 300 ER. 5 PD or PMDG. EGLL. Runway, we are going to my left. So we're going to break a bunch of rules. What's our weight actually? Yeah, yes. No, we are definitely going to go 7 left. Flaps. Flaps hitting 5 years of flaps, but that's actually pretty reasonable. 5 pairs of flaps. This may not automatically affect it, yes. Because it does. Thrust. Is this gonna give me thrust here? Doubt it. Negative. Yeah, this is thrust. It's not an issue. 1.5. Okay. Now, this doesn't actually give us this. There's a bit of a difference. D1. What? Wait, what? Clear. Is this gonna give it? Is this gonna give us, or are we gonna have issues? We're gonna have issues. Main. Take off. have these reference speeds. We have these reference speeds. The main thing is that the flight director works, and we can probably do other stuff. Okay. Flaps, flaps, thrust. Clear. Oh, this is yeah, I'm not worried. You know, we're gonna go after it. I'm gonna finish this up. We're gonna sort of just experiment around. Let's get in the air today. Okay, let's get the auto RTO. I'll develop the flight procedure. I'll update it a little later. Control 3. Sure, that's Control 2. I noticed that there's no stab configuration. I know that's a thing. I know that it's in the aircraft. Yeah, that'll be what's supposed to be that. I guess we're after. We seem accurate. Controls 4. I like that we have access to that. Control 1. Perfect. Flight director to on. I don't like how these are already armed. That's fine. We can set IIS at 205. I don't know. We have. Heading, and this is where we need Navigraph. Well, to be clear, you do have other options, such as actually maybe I'll do so. Just a little nav. To be clear, you do have the option of little nav at your disposal. Right, this will give you the this will give you some of this information. My issue with little nav map though is look at how crowded it gets, and it doesn't go away, and look at how choppy it is. This is it's definitely worth the money for the user interface. Yeah, and this does give you this does actually give you something much of this information. I'm not gonna use it though. Let's go back to Navigraph though. Actually, usually I'd say put it in as a runway, but we gotta head this way. So I'm gonna put it in as 121. And actually, the reason that they do this is so they can immediately. The reason that they do this is so they can continuously land planes, send planes up in the air, land, take off, land, take off, land, take off, right, and so they can do it from all directions, right? So you can have a plane taking off here, maybe a plane landing. Maybe you'll have this. Maybe you'll have whatever this runway is. Maybe you'll have 09 right. Right. You'll have 09 right as arrivals. Maybe you'll have 09 right as arrivals, or sorry, departures, and then you'll have 27 right as arrivals, right? I know that. when I went to the UK this past summer. We were on together, right? And I think we took off via. I know what we took off via. I think it's possible it was 09. Right? I don't know. Anyway, but then the reason that they did this is like they can have a plane on approach. There's no chance of any collision. Blah blah blah. Anyone taking off can immediately take off. Anyone landing can land, and you're on separate tracks. So anyway, flight sim. Actually, I my cursor. 121. I think 121. Letting 121. Vertical speed set at 60. Usually 1600 is fine. We're gonna set this at our because you have to see which you're not gonna. You're definitely gonna make that. So. Yeah, in case we want it. Autopilot. No, we don't need autopilot. Important. This is important. Autopilot disengage. Okay. Let's take a look here. I think we're ready. So push back. Let's go over to this tablet again. Control 9. Let's go to this tablet. I by the way, guys, I'm doing up with this. I'm trying to figure this flight plan. We can release. Now we can go ahead and get some. Yeah. We never literally all passengers on board. Sorry. You're an idiot. You were a massive idiot. Never got the passengers on board. We just magically teleported into the plane. Oh, that's interesting how it just skipped that one. Although usually it'd probably go after that one. Oh, this dies a person. Just understand. Wait. I don't actually know where weight is. Anyway. Okay. Ground operations. We can go and release that now. We can release that. Shots. That back in. Okay. Door management. Ground service vehicles. Put me some pushback on it. We certainly need some pushback. Service cables, ground connections, you don't need that. This is where I'm like lost. One person watching this. Holy shit, we're already half an hour. We're already an hour into this. Let's take a look. Ground service cables. No, none. Oh, maybe. I'm gonna click back. Tuning it. Good job. Good job. Just give us a bunch of QR codes. That does not help anyone. I gotta say though, the fly-by-wire plane is definitely much better. Fuck. Okay, well, in that case, Shift P. Shift P does it. Once again, fly-by-wire takes the 22 planes or fly-by-wire. Okay. Enough. Oh, that's where it is. Nice. Let's have a voice push back. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I need to actually. They didn't. That's impressive. Or sort of we are performing pushback. Oh, I'm gonna see.
Heathrow ground speed bird 773 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
Speedbird 773, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
By the way, this yellow line is that taxiway. That's good, and that pushback. Parking brake up. Perfect. That's. I've never realized. Let's get everything on control. This is where I always lose myself. Okay, let me take auto. Working out. Oh, damn, I'm an idiot, am I? I'm a great idiot. That sucks. I need to have it. Get this going let's go. Let's take a look here. Hydraulic. Okay. Okay, ready for... I think now we're ready. Taxi. That's actually take a minute. Flaps. Why it's doing what it's doing is beyond my knowledge. That's why. Fucking morons. Take a look at the taxi ability. Wait, actually, moving with that perspective. That's why. Little jerk face. Okay, let's take a look. We can zoom out. Zoom out a little. Try to get this jumbo jet in the air. Actually, I think people can correct me if I'm wrong, but I actually think that this is the biggest airliner that Boeing actually actively maintains. But people can correct me if I'm wrong there. Or there's actually at least biggest that's actually up in the air on a consistent basis. I know they discontinued. I know that they discontinued the 47. I'm not certain of this. Let me take a look here. This should be getting marked. This is 09 left. Right. Looks like it. Just based on the this. Clear for takeoff, Speedbird, 916, board runway, 27 left. I know that we're not technically actually supposed to do this until, I should probably draw on some lights. Probably draw on some lights. Be lit up with the tree. Oh, we can turn the APU off now. Let's see message. Perf. Nav. Unavailable. Great! Okay. By the way, I'm doing this because that's horrible landing failures. Okay. Toga time! Rotate! Maintain positive vertical.
Speedbird 773, you are not cleared to take off.
I don't give a shit. Gear up. Flight director is on right. Let's open up. No, that's not. We're going up way too fast. Get that nose down. No nav yet. No nav, unfortunately. Let's just get to Frankfurt. And in the meantime, I'm gonna hold the legs. And this is where I'm going to definitely be acquiring some jump. Hopefully this will tell us where to take a look at it. Did it actually to get the rest of the route? It didn't. That's fine. About to know. Okay, this beat this. Actually, that. Let's go ahead. It's going to turn right, or it's going to turn left. Heading over. What? That's interesting. Let's just go halfway around the boat for some reason. Not that one. Let's take a look here. That'll provide us with actually we can go to chart. Let's go ahead and just maintain flight level. Let's go ahead and maintain flight level. What's up? Telemetries from that. Once we get to debt, we're gonna head 105. To debt. Once we get to debt, we're gonna head 105. Once we cross debt. That does have a route in. What the fuck? So you can't do LNAV. So you can't do LNAV, but you can. That seems weird. That seems really weird. Furthermore, that's right, heading 1 and 2. Once we get to debt, we will change our heading. We'll be reaching debt in a moment. Yeah, it's late. We can do that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be buying it. This is a new aircraft though. I'm trying out. Once we get to debt. We're climbing. Once we get to debt, we will be in a very good place. Now let's take a look here. Let's try to get in some kind of. Okay, now you're gonna show me all that information. Okay. We are going jealous. Jealous runway 7. Um 07C. Jealous Y. Turn heading. Jealous runway. This page. Y. Key. 07C. I should say that. Yeah, there we go. And that's via the stars. That's gonna be at the transition icon. Oh, not working yet? No. That's really annoying. Oh, no active route. Route 2. Save. 2. Next page. Yes, I'm at IMOXC. Okay, let's get that. No active rounds. The PIV. Sorry, one. Are we trying? Autopilot. Why don't I just do that? Insufficient fuel. That's an interesting one. You're gonna make it bed. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Seizure. Oh, there. DVR. How long is that running? How long is that running? There's some sharks. Fuck it. Fuck it! I think that I need a link. That's EBFM. Give me a link to this. Yeah. Get a link for me. We're gonna try it. Speed brakes on. Pull up. Fine pitch down. That was on it. Sure. Speed brakes. Selector. Made it. Chill. We're gonna aim for this approach. Gear down. Flaps up. Flaps full. flaps, more flaps. Hard to throw them off. Should have a runway straight ahead of us. Should have a runway straight ahead of us. Try to Alexa, turn on range tester. No speed brakes. Oh, we need more flaps. Going in for landing at Clickable. We need a little bit more airspeed. looking back. Let's see. Essentially straight ahead. Pull up. There's down. Go off. So let's go ahead and print that. Is that it? Let me run my further on to the end. But I believe it's got more time left with me. Oh yeah, definitely see that.
$2,500.
Yeah, definitely see that. 2,500. Let's go ahead and see that. Oh yeah, definitely see that. Be a little on the high side. So pay attention to the patties. This is definitely a legit and this sort of runway. Yeah, on the high side. Okay, I'm gonna declare. By the way, in the real world, you would not be surviving that. Let's try to get that. In the real world, not. I don't know. In the real world, no one would be surviving that. We touched on it there. After a dual engine failure. No kidding. That was because we ran out of fuel, wasn't it? Take a look. Fuel. Yeah, we ran out of fuel. We don't have any. Yeah, that's why that was. Well, at least I was right not to make it. Not even to attempt to make it out here. Yeah, in the real world, though, you wouldn't be surviving that. Also note in the real world. There. Let's try to get some of these back. It's flickering. Try to get some of this stuff. Try to clear some of those. Slots fail. Fuel quantity low. Yeah, we're out. And by the way, in terms of the flaps being at 30 degrees. In terms of the flaps being at 30 degrees, that generates lift. Flaps generates lift. Then being as far out as possible. I'll stay in the air as long as we did. We did not have any fuel though. But yeah, in the real world though, you'd be dead out here. Yeah, we should. Also, like we were supposed to land. Oh, we landed like right over here. So That's interesting. No fuel though. I don't think we have to even have any means to get any fuel. Uh-uh. Ground connections. Let's see. Status. Fuel truck. Can we get a fuel truck? What the fuck? It actually got us a fuel truck. Got us something. About a torch serves. What's this? No, obviously this setting is running on the bus setting. Can we get a little bit of fuel? Anyway, I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you for the junkie stream.